Hey everybody, welcome to Randy's Road Life. I'm Randy, and it's so glad to have you guys here today on this very important video because it's the first full settlement I received after orientation process was complete. So, and this is my second settlement. The first settlement was my orientation settlement, which was $749. I really don't count that because it doesn't really show you everything, or what could be as far as the potential in this company is concerned. So what I am going to show you is my first load, right? And my first load went to Laurel, Mississippi, to Idaho, Boise, Idaho, and then ended in Portland, Oregon. It was a total of 2,469 miles. And so with that, I'm going to show you the settlement in detail on my laptop as they sent it to me, because I think that's important that you guys should see how settlements are done here, and also just as important, the type of money you can make here. Now I want to tell you guys something about this settlement. It only took me 3.5 days to do this load. Okay, 3.5 days. So keep that in mind as I take you through the video. I'm going to turn this camera around because I'm not sophisticated enough to do everything like some of these other YouTubers are able to do it. I don't know how to do it. If someone of you guys can teach me, then that's another matter. We can go from there. But you can see it in my glasses. It looks kind of funny, my laptop. So let me flip this around and show you. All right, there you guys go. So let's pan in. So there we have, shows you Laurel, Mississippi to Portland, Oregon. Loaded miles, it's loaded and then miles, is 2469. My tractor number 6606. My shipping date 9/9/22. The gross pay for the load was 84.32. The rate I receive is 28%. My net to me, to the truck, is $23.60 and 96 cents. We go back over here. We see I took out an advance because I was dirt broke at the time. And stop offs come all the way over here. Now I got $22.40 for the extra additional stop that I had. And I took a $200 advance, which cost me $201.15. So that's where that's at. So here's the thing. The load paid $84.32, paid me $23.60 and 96 cents. We're doing good. All right, that's not it, because this is, you are not 1099 here. So let's go down. Okay, shows you all the information. Page 2. So, order numbers. Now here's the thing. This is my insurance that I have through this company. Vision, dental, health. Right? Vision, dental, health. That's what I pay for. Vision, I pay $4.96. Dental, I pay $11.17, and for my health insurance I pay $126.92 for a grand total of $142.78. Now that'll be the same every week, $142.78 for my benefits as far as that's concerned. All right, per diem, they pay you per diem here, which is, I think, pretty cool because you get more on your paycheck. So I have 7 days at per diem at $63 a day. Okay, so there we are with that, and that is accurate, people. That is there, $441 for per diem. Then we go down here. Now we got taxes. What are the taxes? Let's pull this up. We got taxes. Let's go across for taxes. Federal, $148.28. Social Security, $111.57. Medicare, $26.09. For my taxes came out to $285 $1,294. So we're doing pretty good on taxes. So pay summary. Let's get this up here so you guys can see this nice and close. Sorry for messing around here. So with all that, you guys can take a screenshot of this if you choose to. Here it is. There's everything. That's what I make. And so the amount that was sent to my account was $1,753.49. So had I not taken the advance, it would have been $1,953.49. So as you see, out of $2,300, I would have made, had I not taken the advance, I would have made $1,900. And so you do very well here. So I want you guys to understand that. This week's that I just finished up is going to be a very, very good settlement. I'm going to make, the gross is in excess of $3,000, about $3,200. If you're a company driver, okay, you get a $1,000 sign-on bonus on the first week, and then the second half on the third week. So my third week, which is coming up, which I just finished, pays me that sign-on bonus. So it's an additional $500 on top of this. So what we have is pretty much almost a $3,600 to $3,700 gross paycheck next week, and then after all deductions, I'm looking very well. So actually, I'm actually kind of doing just as good or better as a company driver here at Baggett than I did at 22nd Century. Now, I'm not trying to bash 22nd Century. I'm just using it as a reference to how well you can get paid here. Now, I want you to understand this, okay? My second load went from Kent, Washington, all the way, and it was 3 stops. It was Loves Park, Illinois, Beech Grove, Indiana, and Auburn Hills, Michigan. So they had the sequence and stops kind of weird. They had it going to Michigan, Indiana, then Illinois. However, I changed that myself. I stopped at Illinois first because it only made sense to go to the nearest one first. And I was driving right past that one, so I stopped to deliver that one first. Then I went to Michigan because I was coming down. Okay, remember I was coming down and I was about to go home. So on my way to the last stop, which is Beech Grove, Indiana, which is Indianapolis pretty much, I received another load, right? I asked for and received a short load to be paid out for this week. And that's exactly what happened. So what I received was a oversized load that was paying $2,000 to the truck total, 28% to me, which is $560. All right. It was an oversized load, very light, 3,200 pounds maximum. It was 12 foot wide, 12 foot long, 6 foot tall. So it was 142 inches, 142 by 142 by 70. So that's just under 6 feet. So anyways, I did that load. I had two things about that load. I had to go down to Erlanger, pick it up, which at GE, take it up to GE in Evansdale, Ohio, which is right up there in Cincinnati. They boxed it. Okay, this is kind of awkward how all this happened. And then they sent it back to Erlanger, so I had to take it back to Erlanger. A total of 50 miles. For, I don't know, 5 hours, 6 hours of work, because I had to wait for them to box it up. When I took the item, and the item was really cool. It is the shroud that goes around in the turbine. It goes around the propeller. So if the propellers break apart, it doesn't exceed that shroud and come apart and go into the fuselage. That's what I had. It was a pretty big item as far as size and dimensions, but not by weight. Anyways, it was delivered to Erlanger by mistake, so I had to take it to where it was supposed to go, which is in Emdale. The GE there, who builds aviation engines for the big planes. And it was not boxed up. It was wrapped up, but not boxed up. So I didn't have to tarp it. And then they put it in a big box, or they built a box around it. And they brought it out and they put it back on my truck, and I re-secured it. And I put 2 straps around the side. I crisscross straps on each end, just to secure so it wouldn't move back and forth, because it was a kind of a odd shape as far as being square, and I wanted to make sure that it wasn't going anywhere, and when I was done, it wasn't going nowhere. So I made $560 in 5 to 6 hours total, and most of that wasn't even work. All right, I spent a half hour on securement at the first stop just to make sure it was secure. I crisscrossed because it was a cylinder shape at first, so I crisscrossed, and then it was on a pallet, and then I strapped also the pallet on each side, also on top of that. And so the second time I moved it was a little more involved because of the crisscrossing of the straps and how wide the box was kind of a pain in the butt. But I got it done. That took me about an hour to get all that complete. So really, all in all, I might have done 3 hours of work for $560. Okay, here's what you guys need to know. Baggett does oversized stuff. Okay, they do a lot of oversized stuff. They have drivers that do a lot of oversized stuff. They have that here. I want you guys to understand that. You can have a niche, pays very well. Okay. They have a lot of customer freight. I got information today for you guys that I went and sought out myself not from orientation, but from recruiters, payroll, and all that stuff. And I'm going to put together a very comprehensive video for those of you who are interested in what has been going on with me here so far and what can also happen for you. Now, I'm going to do another video next week on my next settlement so you can see that and how well that went. Next week's paycheck is going to be so well, it's going to catch me up on bills completely. So praise the Lord that, man, it was I don't think no less than divine intervention that, the way I was treated coming out of the last place to here was just very different. And so I want you guys to be able to have this experience and have, be able to do good work and also get paid for that good work. And so my next video is going to be a very comprehensive video about the company, about everything dealing with step deck, open deck, and dry van. So those of you who want to know dry van here, I'm going to go over that for you, and you're going to see everything. Okay, you're going to see everything. So with that, I hope you guys learned something today. I hope you're considering it. Ask me any questions. I'm going to drop my email in descriptions like I always do in every video. I put my email in the description, so please look for that. Ask me questions, people. Ask me questions, right? And I will do my best to answer them. Not only will I answer your questions, but I will tell you the truth, okay? I will tell you the truth. And also, I'm going to, in the next video I do dealing with what they offer here, I'm going to show you the equipment. I'm going to do a full video on the truck and the trailer because I'm getting into the truck I'm supposed to be in, with the headache rack and the new I'm getting a new trailer and all that stuff. So I'm going to show that to you two guys. So with that, thank you so much for dropping by, watching the video, being interested in the content, and like always, we're here to share information. That way we can make good decisions that bring about positive outcomes. All right, we're going to shun the negativity, and we're going to receive, accept, and then pay it forward, all the positivity. All right, so with that, this has been Randy's Road Life. Please don't forget to like, hit that thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for the notifications when I post these videos so you don't miss them. And with that, like always, Jesus is still Lord and King. Peace.